Hi, I'm Paul from Athletics Weekly, the running shoe guru. This is the new ASICS METASPEED Sky Paris. Now, the METASPEED Sky Paris is the third generation METASPEED racing shoe from ASICS, and it's launched alongside its racing sister, the METASPEED Edge Paris. We've previously had two versions of the METASPEED shoes, the Sky and the Edge, and then the second generation, the Sky Plus and the Edge Plus. And the difference was essentially variation in the stack height and the curvature of the carbon fibre plate embedded within the shoe. But for today, we're going to focus purely on the METASPEED Sky Paris edition. And first of all, it's lighter, it's softer, and it's springier. And you can feel how springy it is just from doing the old squeeze test that we all kind of do with our new trainers and racing shoes. And it does feel a much softer, springier, bouncier material. And as soon as you put the shoes on, you notice that difference as well. We still have a full-length carbon plate in here, sandwiched pretty much along this seam here. It's a little bit flatter than in the Edge version, which has got a little bit more curve and toe off. But again, coming back to this shoe, it's fast. It's really fast. Out of the box, I felt first of all, very lightweight, under 200 grams. My size UK 9.5 coming in at 195 grams. So not many carbon plated racing shoes nowadays are coming in under 200, so it does feel very light. It's down 22 grams from the second generation model, so over 10% weight improvement, and that comes from, I think, improvements in the midsole form and in the upper. So let's start at the top and work our way through the shoe, and let me tell you what's new and improved about it. First of all, the upper. It is almost translucent. You can see my hand through the shoe there. So it's a very open knit, engineered mesh type construction. It's a single layer, so very breathable. ASICS say it's 8% more breathable in their test than the previous version. I can't see why not. In the last couple of weeks when I've been wearing the shoe, it's been really quite cold and windy outside, and you do notice the breeze through the shoe, so very breathable. Even in very hot conditions, that's not going to be an issue in this shoe. Neat, very slim, seamless upper, particularly around the heel, the ankle collar and the Achilles tab. Seams rounded onto the outside, so no irritation at all. Very thin single layer, kind of a micro suede type effect here. It's not gusseted in. It does sit neatly within the shoe. It's a very slim fit through the rear and midfoot of this shoe. Now I like that because I've got quite a low volume, slimmer foot, and it wraps around the foot like a traditional racing spike. The tongue sits neatly flat against the instep, and we've got these kind of flat, what I would call stay tie laces. Got little bubbles on them, and they kind of grip against each other, so no issues with laces coming undone. Then we have the new midsole. Now this is, let me get this straight, FF Turbo Blast Plus. FF Turbo Blast Plus midsole foam. So it's a new foam, PEBA based, and it is softer and springier to the touch, noticeably so. We've got a 39mm approximately stack height in the heel, 5mm drop into the forefoot, so 39-34. And you've got a new geometry to the overall shape of the shoe. Slim in the heel, the midfoot, but flares out. Now, can you notice this geometry here, how the shoe kind of flares out? Now, essentially, they've revised the carbon plate in here as well. So it's the full length carbon fibre plate, but it's broader in the forefoot, so splays a lot there. And combined with this foam, how it flares out, can you see that? You can see how it kind of is very accentuated, this design here. You get a real strong push off onto your toe. It rolls through really nicely. It's very smooth, and it is quite an aggressive toe off. I ran a park run in the shoes straight out of the box, and we were like 5:30 first mile, and I was almost grinning, such was the liveliness and the responsiveness of the shoe. It just felt really, really nice. Certainly one of the nicest carbon plated shoes around at the moment, and a big improvement from the previous models. So I really like it. Plenty of coverage on the outsole. Yes, there are some exposed areas, and they have picked up. It was wet on the 2 occasions that I've ran in this. So they do pick up a little bit of dirt and grime from the road, but we do have good coverage extending the full length of the heel, which I'm pleased to say. A lot of shoes, when they have exposed areas, you do get a lot of initial wear, but we can see it goes most of the way back, tiny little bit of scuffing there, but essentially good coverage. And this kind of web-like construction does provide some nice traction. Like I say, it was wet on the 2 occasions that I've worn the shoe, a park run and a kind of half marathon tempo effort. No trouble at all in terms of friction on the wet pavement. So overall, so far so good in the shoe. Like I said, the fit is very snug, it's very secure. Your foot feels very connected to the shoe. And yeah, it's just simply been a very enjoyable and fast shoe to run in. I don't know what else there is to add, really. I was really excited to try the shoe, and I wasn't disappointed. And it is a shoe that I will be seriously considering for my next marathon, Manchester Marathon, in April. So here we are. This is it. It's the Metaspeed Sky Paris. It's £220 in the UK. And in summary, lighter, faster, springier, bouncier, fast.